These are from last time, but they need repeating. How do you hold your heart low for someone whose values might hurt yours? For example, someone who's saying, my values are that you let go of your values. So if the person is sincere, okay, not everybody is, but assume the person is sincere for our purposes, then there's got to be a little bit of truth in what they say. So find the piece of truth. So suppose they're a liberal, and they'll say, for instance, my belief is that people have the right to choose their sexual orientation. I can't handle your saying gay people are transgressing God's law. Let's say that's what they're saying. My beliefs negate your beliefs. So suppose we were to say, yes, people deserve to find happiness in life. Don't you think so? You'll agree. Okay, for some people, the way to find happiness has been historically, through keeping God's law. That's why people for hundreds of years have done that. You might want to ask, why do people want a way of life in which there are restrictions? Eating kosher is a restriction, keeping Shabbos is a restriction. I think that's our real problem. And certainly a restriction of sexual life is real. I think that we have to, at this point, agree that I understand your point. You think people have the right to pursue pleasure on their terms. What I'm saying is yes, and some people have chosen the Torah as the way that they choose. Could we discuss why people choose Torah and restriction as opposed to not wanting it, or do you want to leave it as is? So you didn't win the argument at that point, but you could love them because you understand where they're coming from. They're coming from wanting things to be good for people. So you always have to go to the nakuda of truth in what the person is saying. So I'll give you one other example, then we'll go on. There are some posters that have been put up in our neighborhood with very, very extreme statements. When I say extreme, like there's extreme and extreme, these are extreme. Wearing a uniform is like wearing a nun's habit. Anyone who goes to the army is going to hell. Okay, very extreme. So assuming that people are sincere, which again, not everybody is sincere. There are people just like hating for the sake of hatred. Assuming they're sincere, what's their point of truth? Their point of truth is they feel that the secular nature of the army will destroy people. That's what they're saying. So you could find that. You could say, I agree with you. People are influenced by their environment. And the army, in general, is a pretty secular environment. Would you like to know why some people choose to join the army who are religious and who know this? Would you want to hear another side? But as soon as you say yes, you're worried about the environment, they'll hear you and you'll hear them. Okay, so the more you can make them hear you, the more you'll also hear them. Okay?